All right, what's going on, gang? Got week 9 previews and picks, and a piece of Giants news. I'm a little bit late because today was the New York City Marathon. Just doing a little bit of stuff for that. But let me get this stuff to you right now. The Giants news first. Okay, they signed Gunnar Oslewski to the active roster. He's like a wide receiver and a punt returner. So they added a piece there. There are many pieces away, but they're trying to see who they can find here that can give their offense or their defense a spark. So they brought him in. Now, with that said, let me give you my picks and previews for the week. And if you're a fan, by the way, no matter if it's the Giants or the Jets or the Bills, or no matter who your team is, I preview all of them and talk about all of them. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red button. And please hit the notification bell too if you do that. That way you're one of the first people to get this stuff as it comes in. And I thank you so much for both. But let's get to it here. Here are the picks, okay? Previews. Miami, they just played Kansas City. Kansas City won 21-14. So the over-under was a 51. They were clearly on the under. And Kansas City was a favorite. They won 21-14. And I think they were playing in Europe, right? So next up, Minnesota. They're in town to play the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons. Atlanta's a 3.5-point favorite. The over-under on this is 39. I'm picking Atlanta for the win, especially now that Kirk Cousins is out for the rest of the season. Arizona Cardinals are in Cleveland to face the Browns. Cleveland's a 13-point favorite. Over-under is 38, and I am also picking Cleveland here to kind of make a little bit of a run. So Cleveland is setting themselves up for a couple in winning streak. Next up is the LA Rams in Green Bay at Lambeau to face the Packers. Packers are a 3.5-point favorite. Over-under on this is 37.5, and I'm going to go with the Packers winning in Green Bay at home. They're tough to beat at home. Washington's up again in Foxborough, playing the New England Patriots. New England's a 2.5-point favorite. The over-under on this is 40.5 points, and I'm actually going to New England for a surprise win here too. I originally thought Washington was going to beat the Patriots, but I think Patriots are going to take this one in Foxborough. Next up, Chicago Bears in New Orleans to face the Saints. The Saints are a 9.5-point favorite. The over-under is 42. I'm going with New Orleans for the win here too. Then we have Seattle in Baltimore to face the Ravens. Baltimore is a 6-point favorite. The over-under on this is 44.5, and I am going with Baltimore for the win. The Indianapolis Colts are in Carolina to play the Panthers. Indianapolis is a 2.5-point favorite. The over-under on this is 44.5 points, and I'm also going with Indianapolis for the win. Tampa Bay Buccaneers is in Houston to play the Texans, who happen to be a 2.5-point favorite. The over-under on this game is 40 points, and I'm actually going with Tampa Bay, the surprise win over Houston. Next up, the New York Giants are facing the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. The Raiders are a 1.5-point favorite. The over-under on this is 38. I'm going for the Giants for the surprise win here. Surprise win for the Giants. Next up, the NFC Powerhouse Clash of the Week. Dallas is in Philadelphia to play the Eagles. Eagles are a 3-point favorite. Over-under on this is 46.5 points. I'm going with Philly, the Eagles, to take this game. Next up, the Buffalo Bills are in Cincinnati to face the Bengals. The Bengals are 2.5-point favorites. The over-under is 50.5 points. I'm going with Buffalo for the win here. Buffalo Bills. And lastly, we have Monday Night Football. But here we go. It's the score 21-14. Kansas City beat Miami this morning. And tomorrow, the LA Chargers are in MetLife to face the Jets. Chargers are a 3.5-point favorite. The over-under on this is 39.5. Unfortunately, I'm going for the Chargers here to win this game, but I'm really, really hoping that the Jets pull off another one. Right now, they're 3-0 last 3 under Zach Wilson, so I'm really, really hoping that they continue this trend. They're 4-3. Love for them to get their 5th win, and I'm really hoping that they finish the season over 500. As a Jets fan, that's something I'm really hoping. They need to show that they can beat some of these tough teams, and the LA Chargers represent one of those teams. So Herbert versus Zach Wilson. Herbert clearly has the edge, so that's why I'm giving the Chargers the edge here. So those are the picks and previews, okay? And that's the news that we got from the Giants as well. So let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Have a great week. Whoever your team is, go team. Talk to you next time.